Having some fun here, folks. It is fair season, and guess what? Nicole is joining in on the fun. She's live at the Lorain County Fair in Wellington. You've been to a lot of fairs this year. This is a special one, isn't it?
You know what, this really is a special one, David. It is kind of funny that you mentioned that, because I feel like with all the fairs that I go to, each of them kind of has their own thing that makes them unique. And the Lorain County Fair is certainly one of those fairs. It is celebrating 180 years today out here in Wellington. And I have Patrick Twining joining me once again this year.
Good morning.
Always a pleasure to see you.
You too.
You know, David just mentioned there's something special about the Lorain County Fair, and I was talking about that with you just a little bit earlier. They all kind of have their own unique identity.
Sure.
What do you think it is about this fair that makes it so special?
Between our 4-H kids and some of our grandstand entertainment, that sets us apart by far.
You know, there is a common thread with a lot of these fairs, the 4-H kids.
Yes.
And really, you yourself, you were a 4-H kid yourself.
I was.
You grew up in this area not too far from the fairgrounds. What is it about 4-H that is so special and kind of planted that seed to make you end up where you are today?
The driving root of 4-H is teaching leadership and working through confrontations and, you know, figuring out the trouble solving issues. Like, a couple years ago we had that big flood, the big rainstorm. Okay, kids, how are we getting through this and, you know, making it work and still having a fair the next day?
You're learning life lessons, and
Very
this
much.
is something too. These kids, you know, they have their animals on display here, but this is something that takes months, years sometimes to be able to get to this point.
Yes. Some of these animal exhibits, they have them from the time they're a baby for 5, 6, 7, 10 years. But then some of the market animals, it might be a 6-month project. The bigger steers, those are, you know, they get them as a baby and they have them for a year and a half.
Now, I know the animals are a big part of the Lorain County Fair, but I want to talk about some of the other things as well, because when it comes to entertainment, you guys have some really unique events that take place that you can't find at some of these other fairs.
We do. The main one being the Combine Demolition Derby.
And I had to ask him what exactly that meant. So I love demolition derbies, but this is not your typical demolition derby.
It is not your typical demolition derby. It's the combines, like the machines they use to harvest the fields in the fall. Obviously, they're old, you know, because they're not leaving here in one piece. But you've got big machines smashing together on Saturday night.
I just remember being a kid and being like, oh, I can't wait for that car to get all destroyed. So to be able to see the combines also getting destroyed is a really cool thing. You also mentioned a little bit earlier, so he kind of does a lot around here.
A little bit.
Oh, just a little bit, and you decided to take on a couple of additional responsibilities, including concessions.
Correct.
So are there any new types of food or drinks that we can expect this year?
There are. So we added 3 different coffee shops.
Oh, I did see one of the trucks over there.
Yes. Yep. There's one over down at the end of the Midway. There's one over by the Expo Center, and then there's one by the show barn over here.
Okay.
And then we also added a melt truck.
Oh,
yeah.
Melt the grilled cheese?
Yes.
Look at that.
And I've been over talking to him, but I haven't tried him out yet.
Do they have the tomato soup with the regular grilled cheese? I think they call that like the kindergarten special or something. Probably. That was a staple.
Yeah.
Now, you also have a lot of the rides that people can enjoy as well. And that's the thing too. This is one of those fairs. It doesn't matter if you're a kid or you're an adult. There is something for everyone to enjoy here.
Every day there's something for everyone. Whether you're walking through the animals, going through the rides, just coming for your favorite food. We have a lot of community staples, you know, like the Wellington cheese sizzles, St. Patrick's Church, Midway, oh boy. You don't get that at any other fair. So this week you eat that every day.
Right.
Yeah.
And can I also talk about the concert happening tonight? Because when I saw the headliner, it brought back some country memories for me. Sawyer Brown? Yeah.
Yep. They'll be on the stage tonight at 8 o'clock. Tickets are still available.
So the stuff that's happening in the grandstand, that is an elevated experience to coming out to the Lorain County Fair, correct?
Yep.
So that includes like the Combine Derby and all of that.
Right.
But reminds everyone what time the gates open from now through Sunday and how they can get in on all the fun taking place here.
8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. Tickets are $10. Parking's free. Tomorrow is Kids Day. So we have a bunch of kids activity all over the fairgrounds.
Perfect.
And then Thursday, senior citizens and veterans get in
Yes,
free.
I love it. It is always so good to see you, and I know you're busy, so being able to steal him,
Sure.
even for a few minutes, takes a lot of work. But
It does.
thank you so much. Congratulations to you on what is sure to be another successful fair
Glad
here
to
at the
have you
Lorain
out
County
again this
Fairgrounds.
year.
Stick around.